Hello, everybody. I don't know who's going to actually show up, but in keeping with, I want to change myself for the better. I'm trying to keep this commitment, but unfortunately, I'm just not able to fulfill today's class due to how I feel. I'm not feeling well. I've been up all night last night. My family got stranded. Um, my son was taking my granddaughter back to her people, and on the way back, his car broke down on him. He was stranded last night. I've been up all day, been up all night, um, and I'm just not feeling well. I'm not up to this class. So I just wanted to apologize, come on here personally, and say I'm just not able to do it today. Um, I would like to just go ahead and reschedule to next week. Hi, Sly Jones. I'm glad you showed up. I appreciate that. I just didn't want people to show up and then I'm just irresponsibly not let people know. Hi, Christy Lewis. I appreciate you coming. I just don't have anything prepared. I wanted to be prepared. I will say I can give you one critical thinking class and it will officially count. Um, I still want people to go home. Hey, Kareem, how you doing? I still want you all to find that one person you can't stand and say something good. Think of something good you can say about that person. But nevertheless, I would like to say, oh, I'm ready to be on this class, but I'm not. I need some rest. It's I'm in over my head. I just did too much. My little grandbaby was a handful. She wet me up. We was running around playing. Even all that was physical activity got me worn down. And we were also making plans to go out of town. So I was trying to reschedule my flight. I'm just not prepared for today. I'm so sorry and I apologize, but I really do need to get some rest because that's a real underlying problem. If I go ahead and get some rest, one thing I am excited, I want to get up in the morning and show y'all my rainwater catcher that I got for the garden. But as far as this critical thinking class, I'm just not prepared for it. I need some rest. Um, that's all I can say. I'm glad y'all showed up. It's really that's really warming my heart, and I am enthusiastic about this. So I'll be definitely gonna be prepared next Thursday, which is what's the date? Official date for that? Let's see. Okay, that'll be the whole new month and a new start. So yeah, um, and you all can still win the tablet. I'm gonna try to have the official drawing June 30th, and that's it. That's all I can say. Hey, thank you, Keisha Newman, for showing up. I appreciate everybody who showed up. If these same people show up next week, I would be so proud and so happy, and I definitely will have something prepared for y'all by then. But today it's just been a bit much. I really am not being realistic. I be trying to squeeze these in, try to hang with you guys, but I'm not normal. I have a condition that does debilitate my life. Um, Thank you, Keisha. Yep, if you email me at Fan for Life TV, thank you so much, Keisha. You can win a free tablet. Just put tablet in the subject line. You got to June 30th to win. Just a few that's left to win the tablet. That's just a few days left. It's just a few days left, and after that, I'm gonna go ahead and give it away. I got two more that I want to give away. I'll start the new contest, but I want you to stalk my email. If you see this video, I still want you to start my email, but I just need to get rest. I'm not up to it. So trying to be responsible and consistent. So I came and showed up anyway. And that's it. That's all I got today. Um, I really do appreciate you guys so much that showed up. That's real, you know, motivating and making me eager to get myself together. I really appreciate the fact that you guys showed up. I feel like I have won the battle, even if I got one person to change their life using these things. And I tell you, I was even able to use some of these reasoning words that you're going to be learning in my critical thinking class with a 2-year-old. I think I told that story yesterday, in my video yesterday. But yes, my little 2-year-old was challenging me. She was having she had a whole bunch of fun getting me wet up with the hose. She was doing the same thing with a little spray bottle that I got here in my room for my hair to wet my hair. Well, she wanted to wet me up. I got tired of getting wet up, so I put the little bottle up out of her reach. She proceeded to tackle me and did a little spin and jumped and leaped to reach for the bottle. Uh-uh. I was tripping out on her having that much nerve that she was just gonna go and get the bottle anyway, even though I took it from her and I said no. I wanted to stop, and she threw a pencil down, and that made me more mad because she throwing her little tantrum. So I said nope, she can't get the bottle unless you get the pencil. And she's sitting up there just shaking her head. No, no. Well, I reasoned with her. You want the bottle? I ask them because with these little oppositionals, this is a secret. You people, you parents might have an oppositional on your hand. The way to get far with oppositionals is find out what they want. What she wanted was that bottle. What I wanted was her to pick up that pencil. She didn't want to do it, but I said she couldn't have the bottle until she picked up the pencil. And she thought about it. I waited. I asked again, bottle, or do you want to stand right there and be mad? I said, when she said, shook her head that she wanted the bottle, I said, okay, then you have to pick up the pencil. And she picked up the pencil. She picked the pencil up and I gave her the bottle back. I was able to reason with her at 2. So I know these games can help and the words can help you. And I look forward to you guys coming back. And I really want to explore this and read. If it's as much for me as it is for y'all. I want to reinforce the skills that I have and get better at it. And so the fact that I could see with the 2-year-old, I was able to reason with them where I got what I want too. It was great. It's a stress reliever. It's much easier to handle. I was much more able to handle my little new two-year-old grandbaby after having experience and practicing with my own kids. Now seeing it in a new generation, it's still necessary. And she's so strong with you definitely gonna have to be on your toes. That was the last words I said to my son. Because I now officially know he got his hands full with that one. So anyway, I really want to do this class and stay committed to it because it's a lot of people out there gonna have a little cute little 2-year-old toddler like I do. She cute as could be. Oh my goodness, is she cute as ever? But she is a handful, and if you don't have the reasonable thinking skills instilled early, this is how you end up with the juvenile delinquents, the ones who go in school and challenge the teacher and go with negative ways to solve their problem to get what they want. And that's not what we want. We want people, us as adults, to make better decisions and get what we want in a positive way. So I want you to come back next Thursday. I'll be ready for y'all. I still want you to still do that critical thinking game. I said that I want the one person you can't stand, and I'm gonna ask you if you come back next week, who is it and what is it that you saw in them that's good? That person you can't stand. And it's not just, it's not just so you can say something nice, it's to get you to think different. Because a lot of times we just get locked into that one thought that we have of that person we can't stand. Like it shows up when you talk about Trump. A black person can't talk about Trump. It can barely say anything good about Trump without the rest of the community wanting to take your head off. And I think that's ridiculous. That's a sign of one way thinking. Nobody is all bad and nobody is all good. Nobody's all evil. Nobody is all, you know, sugar and spice. We all got a little bit of something. And according to, psychology today, we all have the capability to be good or evil. We got the potential to be both. So we have to understand that that is true of everybody. And the more we understand, become empathetic, understanding, and have critical thinking. Critical thinking allows you to think outside the box, think differently, think more than one way to solve your problem, and don't just get stuck. So I don't want you to get stuck on that person you can't stand. Don't get stuck where you can't think of not one thing good about them. That is the exercise I want you to do. So that is the homework. Donald Trump is a good one. Donald Trump is a good one. If that's the only person you can think of that you can't stand, then by all means come here and let me know one good thing you could say about Trump. That's the assignment. It's only to exercise that brain and force it to let go of your one way of thinking and think of another way. Because that is how we get things done. That is how you get laws passed. That is how you make progress and protests become not just protests but productivity. So that Trump, that's a good one. One thing you can think of good about Trump, because I think it's a consensus among black people that he's all bad. But I beg to differ. And then me begging to differ, I hate to be the black conservative that actually do support Republican ideals and have to be worried about getting beat up or ostracized or my physical safety, which we literally had to do. My son, when we went to vote, the election uh, in which Obama got his second, actually Trump won. Uh, his window was broken out because I believe he had Trump's book, his biography, in his back seat. I think he was actually attacked for that. That's ridiculous. Black people, we do not need to be like that, where we just get so one way thinking that anybody who think other than you mad, you ready to beat up, you ready to, go to town with them. No, 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 no. We can't have that. So that's where critical thinking come in. So that's the assignment. Donald Trump is a good one. I want to, if you can't stand Donald Trump, that's good enough for me. Come and let me know one good thing you can say about Donald Trump. If it's your boss, tell me that about your boss. One good thing you can say about your boss. He might be a total asshole. It could be your spouse. You'll be surprised how many people are married to the person that cannot stand. I want you to come here and let me know one good thing you could say about that person. Keisha, yeah, you would think you could vote for and support whoever you want, but you'd be surprised how many people just won't let you say, "Well, I like Trump." Look what happened to Nicole Tyler. Oracle came in, did a whole video, and she got a whole hate train. Nicole Tyler just because she supported Trump. I think that's ridiculous. I think that's absolutely ridiculous, and it's absolutely unrealistic to expect all black people to agree on one thing. Okay, if every person in the room is gonna have a different ideal or thought process when it comes to that matter. And we should feel free. I shouldn't feel fear for my safety if I support Trump. Hey, you're snacking a meal. I feel so bad that I can't just complete this class like I want to, but I can't lie. I didn't really sit down and prepare anything. And I just, I'm really exhausted. I'm really in pain. I really need rest. And, that's just the bottom line. I can't deny that part. I do suffer from fibromyalgia. And I'm not cured. I'm way better than I used to be, but when I have a full day in physical exertion, I pay for it. You said Blue Lotus, you said, but yeah, Nicole Tyler can't tell you why she supports 45. Well, that's the difference between me and Nicole Tyler. If I say I support Trump, I will be able to tell you at least a few reasons, one or two, that I do support Trump. But so I just want you to do that exercise. Just think of somebody you can't stand. And I know everybody got somebody they can't stand. Like you just really can't stand them. Oh, I just can't stand to hear them talking. I hate to see them coming my way. That could be your brother or sister. It could be a neighbor. It could be your mother or father. Some people got some hella fat parents, and I know my in-laws they was a doozy. I definitely would be calling calling them a bitch if they were still alive. That rest they soul, I will leave them alone. But I couldn't stand my in-law, but I can't think of one good thing about her. She knew how to handle business. That's something that I learned from her. If you can't get results from the person you on the phone with or you in the office with, always go over their head because you can always go over somebody's head. I learned that from somebody I can't stand. So this is why I want you to do the exercise. You didn't put tablet. Do I need to re-enter? Yeah, because I got people who also send me emails and say they want the critical thinking book. So I do want you to go ahead and if you didn't put tablet in your subject line, do re-email me and put tablet in the subject line. Then I know that you want to be entered into the contest. And I'm definitely gonna have the drawing on June 30th. That's it. That's the deadline. I've been trying to give it away for a year. I can't believe it was this hard. And I only got 5 emails out the deal. I don't know why people don't want to reach me, but maybe I got to say a newsletter or I don't know. Y'all could give me some suggestions because I definitely need them. I don't know why people don't want to blow up my email, but these negative people that's out here doxing, y'all quick to give up your email address and send some more mess and do it. But that ain't me. I ain't messy, so I want to empower you. Hit me up on my email. I want to have a way to contact the people who follow me, who into me, who die with me. I want to be able to contact you outside of YouTube. YouTube might go away, and then I'll be pissed that I can't reach Keisha or Benj or I'll be pissed like, oh my God, I just lost some cool people because YouTube went out of business. So that is my point and purpose of obtaining emails. So please re-enter if you didn't put tablet in the subject, re-enter. Just send me another email. You ain't gotta, say nothing long and drawn out. Say what's on your heart, or just put tablet in the subject line, and I know that's what you're talking about. But go out and do that assignment. That person you can't stand, and I mean, think of that person you can't stand, because that's the whole point of this exercise. I want you to think of one good thing you could say about that person. Because the exercise is to make you let go of that negative that you can't stand and see that person for something else besides what you think of them first. And that could be anybody. Could be your best friend. Some people got best friends they can't stand. I used to have a best friend I couldn't stand. I hated half the things she said, but we was just friends by default. We was on the same block. We both had parents who was mentally ill, so if we felt a camaraderie with that, where we could talk about those things which we go through when we have a nutty parent. And so that's not something you want to talk to everybody. But what I thought was my best friend turned out to be quite toxic. Not so much. As I got grown, I realized I didn't need that kind of friendship. And so, yeah, we have parted ways. We fell out. Um, we ain't BFFs no more. So, but even with that person, and I can't stand them, I can't think of one good thing about them. And that is, she definitely is assertive. She will go out of her way to get what she wants. So that's a good quality, to be able to press forward in this world and get what you want. But to me, I can't be her doormat no more. She used to walk all over me, but I can't go for that now. I'm too grown for that now. So I did it, and I want y'all to do the same thing. All right, y'all. I appreciate you showing up. Thank you, Keisha. I love you dearly so much for helping me in the chat like you do. Shout out to you. I'm giving you a special shout out that I do appreciate it. Anyway, hit me up, everybody who came to class. When you come back next week, I will be ready, and I'm gonna have some assignments. That's what I'm mad about, because I wanted these printouts to be uploaded where y'all could just download it, and I put a link to it. I didn't get around to that, so I just apologize. This is only so much of me, so much energy, so many hours in a day, and it just get away from me. So um, I'm gonna go ahead and call this a night. And yes, I need rest so I can feel better soon. I appreciate all of y'all. All right, peace and love. I'm getting up out of here. Thanks for joining me. Bye bye.